So I've got this old car. A hot rod. A serious piece of iron. A dual exhaust rumbler. A tire smoking, gear shifting, full bore screaming hunk of Detroit vintage technology. Speeding my heart like a mainline shot of adrenaline every time I step on the gas.
Well, I think it's about 40. And pretty nice. So I'm working on this A pillar here. I drew out my line where I'm gonna cut it, and what I always do is pieces like this that have that strange shape, I always do it in 2 halves because it's much easier than trying to get it in one whole piece, to try to shape it in one whole piece. So I always do 2 halves, but my half is gonna come to like here on one side, and then the other half is just kind of gonna be like the back part. Split made up, it goes like this, like that, obviously, and so I'm gonna cut it out and bend it like that, and then weld this section up down here. And then you got yourself the A pillar. Oh yeah, and of course this part right here is supposed to be bent over like that. There you go. Now you got yourself, that's the A pillar right there, and that baby goes on here like so, just like the other side did. You get the point. And well, there you go, guys. A little update, and I'll turn you guys back on in a little bit. 5 hours later, and I got a shiny new piece of metal ready to go in. So I'll keep you guys updated as I get more progress done. I got it all tacked in there. Definitely turned out better than the other side. There we go. Nicely welded in. There it goes again, not focusing. About 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock I mean, and getting ready to grind that the welds down on that A pillar. And I'm gonna take my heater box off, and I could tell this has been off before because we got a misfit nut on here. Looks like a metric even, so that's interesting. Somebody must have took it off before, which is you know, not a surprise. Maybe they're fixing something inside, or well, we'll see what kind of surprises we got going on in there. So I'm gonna take that off, probably clean it up, check everything, and throw some paint on it, put it off to the side until I get my firewall all primed. And as you can see, I welded it right here, right there. You can't even see where I welded it. It just turned out real sweet, pretty darn sweet. So there's a view of the front, and it's the right shape. I'm almost done grinding down the welds. I am using a combination of the Dremel and the grinder because there's some really tight spots in here and stuff. Really tight spots, so I had to take out the Dremel. And but other than that, it's really looking good.